Good afternoon and welcome to He Sees Us All YouTube channel. In today's video I wanted to talk to you guys about an article that I came across that shocked me, to say the least. It's about AI, of course. I see this is the B system in its infancy. They even use the terminology of this system being in its infancy, which I found interesting as well. Couple things that I found interesting about this article, actually. Let me just get right into it with you guys. Coming to a checkpoint near EU. Trials of AI lie detector border guard underway in 3 EU states. Trials are underway of an EU-funded scheme where AI lie detector systems will be used to scan potentially dodgy travelers coming from outside the bloc. Too Orwellian? Or just the latest step towards smoother travel? Commencing November 1st, the border control system will be placed at 4 border crossing points in Hungary, Latvia, and Greece, with countries outside EU. It aims to facilitate faster border crossings for travelers while weeding out potential criminals or illegal crossings. Developed with €5 million in EU funding from partners across Europe, the pilot project will be operated by border agents in each of the trial countries and led by the Hungarian National Police. Those using the system will have to upload certain documents like passports along with an online application form before being assessed by the virtual retina scanning border agent. So, you have to be uploaded into the BEAST system first. The traveler will simply stare into a camera and answer the questions one would expect a diligent human border agent to ask, according to New Scientist. I wanted to point out that terminology there. Expect a diligent human border agent to ask. So what is a not diligent human border agent going? I'm confused. Like, why even throw that word in there? Wouldn't it just be expect a human border agent to ask? Why use that term diligent? This is the form of mind control that the government and the CIA is using on us, and we don't even notice it. It's just simple little words like a diligent human border agent to make you think that not all border agents are following rules and policies. So this is why we need an AI system to do it for us. What's in your suitcase? And if you open the suitcase and were to show me what is inside, will it confirm that your answers were true? But unlike a human border guard, see, now they kind of demoralize the human term now, because now it's not unlike a diligent human border guard. Now it's just a human border guard because all humans make mistakes. But unlike a human border guard, the AI system is analyzing minute micro gestures in the traveler's facial expression, searching for any signs that might be telling a lie. If satisfied with the crosser's honest intentions, the border control will reward them with a QR code that allows them safe passage into the EU. Unsatisfied, however, the travelers will have to go through an additional biometric screening, such as having fingerprints taken, facial matching or recognition, or palm vein reading. A final assessment is then made by a human agent. So, of course, we have to leave it to the human in the end. Like all AI technologies in their infancy, the system is still highly experimental, and with a current success rate of 76%, it won't actually be preventing anyone from crossing the border during its 6-month trial. And of course, it's a 6-month trial. You got the number of the beast in here. The number of the beast is always in these things that just scream out to you that, the devil's hand is operating in it. But developers of the system are quite confident that the accuracy can be boosted to 85% with the fresh data. 85% is still unacceptable in a case like this. You just leave it to human border agents if that's the case. 85% is unacceptable. You can't have a machine making mistakes 15% of the time. When you add and subtract on your calculator, it doesn't give you a wrong answer 15% of the time. This is still unacceptable. This is just one step towards RFID technology. This is just one step in the infancy of the B system. I found it interesting that they use the terminology infancy for this system because it is the infancy of the entire B system. And I also found the percentages interesting, and it took me to the presidential alert. 76% of the time is how often this thing will be right. So we'll say 24% of the time that it's wrong. The presidential alert went out to 75% of Americans, leaving out 25% of them. those percentages were just a little too close for my liking, and for some reason I immediately linked these two things together. Like the fact that this AI makes mistakes 25% of the time and is wrongly accusing people 25% of the time, and then for this same type of AI system that sends out an alert to not send it to 25% of Americans. To me, that just, I don't know, it just immediately stood out to me, and I just wanted to throw this out there to you guys. I wanted to show you guys this because I was boggled when I saw it. This is something that you'd think was just something you'd see in a movie or whatever, and here it's happening right in front of us. It's being rolled out right before our eyes. You know, people saying that we're crazy for thinking that these things are going to happen, but then you have these things happening right before our eyes. Like, wake up, America. Wake up, people. Wake up the ones you love. And if they can't hear you, you just keep yelling it from the rooftops until they finally do. And if they don't, at least you tried. Because that's what matters, is the fact that you tried. God gave us all a voice, and he gave us these voices to use them. And we're supposed to use them to try to save as many people as we can. God bless each and every one of you. I hope you found this video interesting. Give it a like and share it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I hope to see you all in the next video. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.